Yeah, let's go.
Right, guys, and away we go. Thank you, guys. So, first of all, we're going to head over to the police station. I want to show the setup of the town establishment.
No problem.
Let's see what they do. Let's follow them. Let's go.
Right, guys, so I'm just going to show you the dynamics of the town first.
Okay.
So,
actually, the weather's turned better as well.
Yes. Yeah. We'll speak too
What
soon.
we normally do on a
better
normal
now,
night,
so,
for example, myself and Billy would pair up.
Right.
There could be 4 or 5 of us, so we always work in pairs, always.
never, I mean, I've been a bugger and I've gone out on my own once or
Right,
twice,
yeah.
but I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to do that.
Well, it's not worth the risk, is it?
No, but sometimes
you know?
you can't help but go out on your own, you know. When it's desperate as it's been this week, I've had to go out.
Certainly.
Right, so rather than walk all the way, what we'll do, we'll take up the police station, and then we'll walk round, and we'll come back out this way, yeah? Well,
Yeah.
because I want to show them the spark and that.
Yeah.
It's works, you know.
Yeah.
Does look pretty quiet on the Rochdale streets tonight.
It is for Saturday.
Yeah. Friday.
Friday. What's the day, though? Oh, you don't mind, if you don't really go moon, you can't move.
Right, okay.
Full. I've been out for me since about 11 o'clock today down here, really.
Really?
Yeah, I've been out about all day.
Well, I can tell you, you're very dedicated, Billy.
We all are.
Very.
Everyone who's here today.
Yeah, you've got to be, haven't you, I guess, when...
We'll go this way and up and round. I want
So-
the police to see us right outside so we know that we're building. I want them to know.
So can I ask, what's your name again?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, what made you get involved in this?
Just joining the group, seeing what the group did and wanted to help. Background, I work in palliative care, done quite a lot of safeguard training, counselling training, and I thought I could put my skills to good use.
Brilliant, sounds it. So how long have you been working with Billy?
Probably it's coming up for about 15 months now.
Right.
See, the team changes all the time because, like, people give up and people don't want to do it anymore. People don't think it's making a change and we're wasting our time. Just got to stick at it until it works, and it does work now.
Yeah.
You know, we've got it working, and it's not been easy, don't get me wrong. It's been very hard to set up and keep going, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Our main issue is getting bodies on the ground, getting feet on the ground with us. It's something we've really struggled with.
And it's trusted people on the ground
You
as
see, you
well.
can't
because
just
obviously
pick anybody,
we're not
you
funded.
know what I mean?
Of course,
we haven't got funds for like DBS and things like that. So
to check and do background, whatnot.
obviously it's a really sensitive area.
Yeah, because
so-
one wrong person can blow it all
Absolutely.
sky high, can't it? So.
You know, and we've made mistakes where people nearly have, you know. But we've got to carry on with it. So
Okay, guys, we're outside Rochdale Divisional Club. I was going to call it actually what it was,
Right,
but
so-
you put it better.
when I was in the early 90s, I was a bit of a tearaway teenager, and I must have visited this place over 30-40 times when I was a kid for smashing windows or knock a door run or whatever we did back in them days. Now I'm barred.
You're barred?
I'm barred from the police station. Yeah, they barred me from the police station because I was abrupt on the phone. I'm allowed back in now, but I was barred from the police station. That's how petty they are. Right, Paul?
Yeah.
You alright? So, guys,
So
this is Rochdale Police Station. Now, we've been centralised to Oldham. So, all our police really are in Oldham. When there's an incident in Rochdale, they'll come from Oldham. This is more of a pit stop for a PCSO. I went in here with John Lee and Linda Phillips last week, and they told me at the counter, I think I've already mentioned it, they told me at the counter, no, go to 101. If I was to go in here now to make a complaint, they'd send me to 101. Is that acceptable when they won't answer the phone on 101? I've got evidence on my phone now of a lady yesterday phoning 101 and she was on the phone for 61 minutes, still no answer. She gave up and hung up, you know. So I told her, come to the front desk. The front desk told her 101. Right, okay, so what time are you on? The Sunrise team in Rochdale are not here today because we only work Monday to Friday, 8 till 5. That's the sexual exploitation unit. They go home at 5 o'clock every day. I don't think I know any child that's suffering from CSE that'll be out of bed before 5 every day, you know, or especially not out and about. So these guys go home. You can see now the police station's shut. Yeah, if I want a policeman now, I've got to go to Malden. These are the reasons why we're in the situation we're in because of this. Yeah, because of things like this. Okay. Because the reluctance when these people to protect the people that they protect.
Only when they have to, Billy, when it's out in the open and they've got no choice but to address it. You know, just like they did with Richard Farnell, that kind of come on the toes. No,
we're still waiting on that. You see, Richard Farnell's been back a week. Richard Farnell was the old council leader. He lied under oath for an historical abuse where there was a school in Rochdale where boys were being beaten, raped by both politicians and peer on peer, and beaten. It was if you look up North View, guys, you'll see it for yourself. It's absolutely horrid, absolutely disgusting. These guys didn't know when I went to the front desk with John Lee and Linda Phillips, they didn't even know what North View was behind the counter. The lady told us what's North View. This was on the day of the release of the report, the biggest report Rochdale has ever seen, where it admitted councils had raped children, elected MPs had raped children. It admitted in the full report. It was a finding of fact. Richard Farnell lied under oath. He still hasn't been arrested. He still hasn't been held to account, and he's still an elected councillor. This is what we're seeing in Rochdale. This is the cover-up. It doesn't matter what you do, you get away with it. As long as we get the votes we need, we can carry on. And that's the way it's
crazy.
Absolutely balmy.
Just balmy, yeah.
Absolutely balmy. Poor kids. Poor Rochdale kids, you know. Not just Rochdale, I mean, I'm Rochdale, you know, I speak for
well, I think around the country, with all the cutbacks, especially with the police, I think every town and cities is probably in the same situation as Rochdale.
Of course, yeah. It's not lack of funds, it's mismanagement of funds. Exactly what it is. If they can afford 230, how much? 230 for the new bridge, £230 million for the new bridge across the town centre. But they can't pick another 5 policemen for a night shift.
Yeah.
On a child
or an adequate hotline, or you know, something where you can.
999's the hotline after this shut, and they'll tell you to go to 101 if your attacker's not there. Yeah. If you can't see your attacker, go to 101.
So that tells you it all, Billy. They're not addressing it, and they don't want to.
No, they don't.
They want a slow pace with this. They don't want to get right to the truth.
You're right, pal. You're spot on. And we've seen, okay, here it's been bad, but we've seen people die in Telford. We've seen children die in Telford. These people have got blood on their hands. The politicians who are sat over in the town hall, they've got blood on their hands of children.
I think when the Telford scandal broke out, I was in Canada at that time, and I had one of the young ladies who exposed everything, and she was in fear of her life, and she wasn't getting any protection from the police or the council, and she's actually fled the country. She's in a different country just to remain safe. So sometimes you can't make these things up. You think
because a whistleblower should get anonymity.
That's right.
He should be brought right in. Instead, there's a climate of fear that's brought out. So to me, again, that tells you something that within the higher ups in the echelons of society, you know, whether it be the judicial, police, or social care system, they want to quell it, because that's the only reason I can explain why they're being so staggered in their response, because such heinous crimes should rocket right up there. You should be able to walk in there right now with the what has gone on in the past and what is going on now undercover. You should be able to report it right now. Yeah. But the fact you've got to go through all these processes and then you're getting fobbed off at the end of that,
but
so tell it.
They always say after a big scandal, whether you've got one in Oxford or Rotherham or Newcastle, we're learning lessons.
Well, that's number one line.
Yeah, how to keep it more quiet. Yeah, that's a lesson of learning.
I wouldn't like to meet the teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to meet the teacher.
Not done a very good job, have they?
No, he's not a very good teacher, no.
Just keeps making the same mistakes.
Not called Alan Brett, is it?
That's on camera, that is.
Gotta get them in, Big Al. Gotta get them in. Right, guys, are you alright? Yeah. Having fun? So guys, we're going to make our way down to the local authorities. On the way we pass through the tram station, the local books, and obviously the town hall. The town hall is where the council meetings all take place, where they decide whether to cover up abuse or whatever else they decide. I've actually been to a few council meetings. I was discussing that the attitude of the way the Labour representative for Rochdale, Alan Brett, was speaking to people in there who asked him questions about the town of Rochdale. The way he spoke to a lady there from the Tory party. I mean, I'm not really a voter. I don't trust anyone to be totally honest. She stood there screaming at her.
A problem which has been here for about 40 years, and we've seen a lot of different sort of politicians and Conservatives and Labour and people come in power, but the system doesn't change. The system is failing, and that's what they don't want to look at.
What we've noticed,
so it's not a change of government that's going to sort this out. It's going to change a mindset from.
It's the top of the pyramid that obviously controls the lower down. Like you say, it doesn't matter how many, same boss, different boss, same old.
That's right.
And that is it seems to be. So you could vote for another political party, but almost, if they're still ruled by the same forces that the last one that's just gone out the door is ruled by, then in a sense, you have to do a hell of a lot to overturn that.
I find it hard. When Rotherham, the MP for Rotherham, Sarah Chapman spoke. Champion, sorry. When she spoke and she said it was Pakistani gangs. Now she was made to resign. So if an MP can't sort of speak the truth, then what sort of
what rights have we got? Yeah, even less. Yeah.
And that is the scariest thing, because the ordinary person is, you've got the perpetrators silencing the kids, and then you've got the authorities silencing the ordinary person to speak up against it. And then when somebody does speak, he becomes the villain of the villain, and it's just an awful situation we're in. And it needs. I'm just appealing to everybody who's listening to this and watching it Facebook Live. I'm just appealing to the ordinary person to just wake up and smell the coffee. And this is what's happening in one town. It's not just one town. It's in every town. And whether it's the West Midlands, whether it's up north, whether it's in London, it's happening on an industrial scale. And the only way we're going to get to the bottom of this is when the ordinary man wakes up and starts collectively working together on these kind of things.
In a positive way.
In a positive way. In a positive way. So it's where's Billy gone?
Billy's over there. Oh, right, well the weather doesn't seem to be as hardcore, guys, that's one thing. Okay. The famous town hall. I'm sorry, pal. All right.
Should we go? What we get, Phil, see this kennel here?
Yeah.
We get a lot of young ladies and lads. Come on, we'll have a walk up. We'll have a walk up just to show them what's up. So, on a few patrols we've noticed this park gets very busy after dark. Of different kinds of people, youngsters sitting down having a drink, from alcoholics sitting here all day, every day, doing it as a, spice. We've had spice problems in the park. There's obviously prostitution that goes on in the park. So it's a really hot spot for us.
Sure.
You right, guys?
Okay.
You all right? So, another thing is, we always make not relationships, but we always speak to everybody like these, because they're the ones who give you the intelligence.
They're the eyes and ears on the ground.
It's a bit of an issue for us, because this is where they all congregate at night.
You can see it's a little bit of a quiet spot, isn't it? You can see how not very well lit. And look, guys, the police station is right there. So you technically could see through them windows right into there. And at least see there's a group forming. Maybe you can't see what actually is going on, but the fact that it's undercover makes it nefarious, so it's worthy of checking out, isn't it?
That's what I mean, these are the areas we look at. These are the areas.
So, I'm not being funny, Billy, but if you've noted this as a place of interest, why is there no CCTV in this area?
Listen to what we're telling them. You know, we're telling them this. You know, these are the areas, but they want. When I told them, take me out. When I first told the police at this meeting, I had it's called Leopold Court. It's a local building up yonder, up Bury Road.
Yeah.
It's like a halfway house for people who are homeless, some up.
Right.
I got told that there was some guys meeting some kids on there and picking them up, and off they went. So I went to the police and said, I've been told, there's the message off the person who sent it, I've been told that these kids are getting picked up on this car park, can you go and sort it out? I got told, well, that's not enough, I want registration plates, I want video footage, I want names, addresses.
Yeah, do his job. Jesus Christ, why don't you just give you a pair of handcuffs and you can actually make the arrest yourself?
That was the perfect purpose.
Billy, sorry,
that.
would you walk the streets where you know that there's druggies and there's sort of red light districts and clubs and stuff like that?
I do it nearly every night.
Every night?
I've got to do, because believe it or not, we've just seen two people in the park there, just walked past us. Both of them let on to me, Billy, hey Billy, you alright?
Yeah.
You know, these people are the people where you get a lot of intelligence from, so these are the areas you've got to hit, you know, because you know, you've got to be friends with everybody.
Right.
And you can't be here all the time. Whereas they spend a hell of a lot of time walking round, I guess.
They live here.
So they see it.
Their lifestyle, you know. They're
Sure.
in the parks every night.
Yeah.
Now, I'll take you up shortly. We'll make it the last place to go, Brody Park, where the bandstand was, because that's my biggest issue at the moment, because there's been male rapes in. We have a bit of an African contingent who are not so desirable lately, and there's been a lot of male rapes and male attacks in Rochdale as well, which has not made the news, surprisingly enough, but there are.
Does it make the local news?
Yeah, when I put it out there.
Not when you put it out. Does the media or the paper, the local paper, the local Rochdale
No, because
papers?
they're all in the pocket of the council, you see, because the council funds both Rochdale Observer and partly funds Rochdale Online.
There you
Rochdale
go.
Online is an independent paper, an independent online paper, and it's more further to with the stories it puts out. So I can't really call Rochdale Online, but Rochdale Observer is a funded paper by Rochdale Council, so they'll never put nothing out. They knew all about Cyril Smith and Co. For years and years. They had all the files, never printed it. Never ever printed it.
Yep. As Linda would say, when she went to certain media companies, or you know, it's too controversial.
Yeah, they just pushed her away.
Even when she handed them the files.
Too controversial. Not what was the word used? Irrelevant.
Yep, irrelevant. That was her statement. That was that she didn't actually.
I've got the statement at home. It says irrelevant
Yeah,
on it. You know, it's
a big dirty stamp right in the middle of it. Yeah, totally disregard.
So yeah, this is the main high street now of Rochdale. This is the main high street. So at night time, this place is dead. There's nothing
going on.
Yeah, there's nothing going on here. You'd think it'd be high up there on your list, but it isn't. It's actually a very quiet place. We have a few buildings off which I can't take you to tonight because we're on camera. We've got to do that stuff off camera.
Right.
I wouldn't do that on camera. Gives the game away, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So there are close places in proximity where we are, what we're watching, but of course because of the cameras we can't do them tonight. I'll just show you, the main thing I wanted to show you is that every town centre is the same.
Right.
Yeah? You've got a bus station, you've got a tram station, you've got a taxi rank.
Right.
Yeah? You've got all these little food houses like Subway, like Dixie Chicken, like, you know, to name a few, McDonald's, so on, blah blah. You know,
Right.
I don't know the names because I don't eat them. I've got my phone Jojo's me.
Okay.
So Jojo's, in case he comes out tonight with my food, and he says, I didn't mention my job. So, it's everyone has to go through that up. Everybody who's going anywhere goes through this, comes through here. Everybody, doesn't it? They all come through here. And so this is where we start as a starting point on a patrol. Unless we've got something specific, like we need to go to an estate, we'll go there first because that's where we'll be spending most of the night. If we had more bodies, I'd have a patrol on town every night, and I'd have another mobile patrol going around all the estates. If I had the bodies to do that, but I can't, so we've got to mix it up ourselves, as well as do the investigations ourselves.
Can't do it all. It's only
Can't
so
do it
much.
all, you know.
Yeah.
We're doing well, we're trying.
Certainly.
We're getting a lot more done than we should be doing.
Well,
with
your
the three people we've
professionalism
got.
certainly shines through, brother. I must admit that. On
Sorry?
your professionalism professionalism shines through. The
I'm
way
an
you
SIA
try to go
trained-
about it.
I'm an SIA trained conflict management guard. I was good at my job, you know. That's
Right.
one of the, I'm not very good at much.
But your skill set for that is obviously
I'm good at
working.
security guard. I
for
was
this.
good. I was good. I had a good eye for, and I'm pretty good at judging characters as well. So I know if
Yeah.
someone's going to do something before I've done it. I
Yeah.
can smell it beef from a mile away.
Yeah.
It's just a trait I've always had.
Yeah.
Maybe growing up in a council estate.
Always helps.
Always
You're
helps.
more streetwise, mate. You tend to see things a little bit more
A
clearer.
family like mine helps too.
Don't mention families. Oh, jeez, we've all got one of them.
The big ugly thing you can see in front of you is Riverside. This is a local authority building. This is where the council reside. This is a council who's got no money. Right, they've no money to fund Sunrise. Yet we've got money to do all this building, brand new state-of-the-art council buildings, brand new bus station, brand new bridge over roads. This was all roaded up about 2 years ago. Now it's all got these state-of-the-art bridges.
Right.
Yeah, Sunrise can't afford 5 more officers for an action. Can you see why we get so frustrated with
Yeah. Yeah.
So here used to be the black box.
So what we're saying that sexual grooming or sexual exploitation is not on top of the list here. It's somewhere down the bottom. And they're spending a lot of money on other projects.
It's not even on the list.
It's not even on the... Okay. fine.
Policing in general is not on the list in Rochdale. It's the very last thing.
Right, guys, Red Pill fell. More to come.